Dear ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world obsessed with instant results. We want success without struggle, rewards without resistance, and platforms without preparation. But there's a deeper truth that cannot be skipped over, ignored, or avoided. You must sacrifice now to shine later. You want purpose, pay the price. You want the spotlight, first, serve in the shadows. Because greatness is not microwave. It's marinated in quiet seasons of discipline and surrender. Don't be fooled by someone else's moment. What you're witnessing is their harvest, but you didn't see the planting. You didn't see the tears in the night, the private battles, the years of obedience when no one was watching. The spotlight blinds us to the struggle, but behind every platform is a person who chose to say no to comfort and yes to calling. Sacrifice hurts, let's be real. It costs you friends who don't understand your mission. It costs you sleep, comfort, sometimes even the applause of people who once supported you. But what it builds in you is far more valuable: discipline, focus, and the ability to delay gratification. You can either shine for a moment now, or sacrifice and shine for a lifetime later. Short-term pleasure will rob you of long-term power. Do you want to be impressive for a day, or impactful for a generation? When you sacrifice now, you're trusting God with your later. You're saying, I don't need to shine today because I believe in what's coming. That's what faith looks like. It doesn't chase fame, it chases foundation. It digs deep so that when the spotlight comes, your soul can handle the heat. So if you're in a season of grinding while others are celebrating, don't despise it. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. God hides what he values. He covers what he's still molding. He's not keeping you out. He's building you up, so don't stop now. Don't get discouraged by the delay. Keep sacrificing. Keep trusting. Keep sowing. Because if you stay faithful in the soil, you will shine in the season. Your future self is counting on you. Sacrifice now. Shine later. 10 key points from the speech. True greatness comes from sacrifice, not shortcuts. The spotlight reveals what sacrifice has already built. Discipline now leads to freedom later. Every no today is protecting a bigger yes tomorrow. Success without sacrifice is unstable and short-lived. Hidden seasons are where your character is formed. Faith isn't just trusting God with what you have, it's trusting him with what you're giving up. The cost of staying comfortable is missing your calling. People may not see your sacrifice, but your future will reflect it. Your breakthrough is often on the other side of your biggest sacrifice, certainly. Here's a *** large. Length expansion *** key point 1. True greatness comes from sacrifice, not shortcuts *** in a deeply motivational tone, written in the spirit of Stephen Furtick's delivery, without a subtitle or formal conclusion. We all want greatness. We're drawn to it, we admire it, we chase it, but we often don't understand what it really costs. What we see in public, the applause, the platform, the influence, is only the final chapter of a much longer story. And in every story of true greatness, there's a hidden ingredient that makes all the difference. Sacrifice ***. We live in a shortcut culture. Everything around us is designed for speed. Fast food, instant results, next day delivery, viral fame. We're conditioned to believe that if it doesn't come quickly, it's not meant for us. But here's the truth. *** short cut success is shallow success. *** it doesn't last because it doesn't have roots. Real greatness, legacy, building, hell-shaking, life-changing greatness is never built on convenience. It's built on sacrifice. Greatness isn't achieved in the spotlight. It's forged in the shadows. It's developed in the unseen places. Early mornings, lonely decisions, quiet obedience, painful no's that nobody claps for. It's the athlete who trains while everyone else is partying, the artist who keeps creating without applause, the leader who stays faithful behind the scenes. Greatness requires giving up what's easy so you can pursue what's eternal. And the hardest part, most people won't see your sacrifice. They'll only see the shine. They'll think it was natural, overnight, destined, but they won't know the tears you cried. They won't feel the rejection you endured. They won't understand the things you had to let go of in order to hold on to your purpose. That's why sacrifice feels lonely, because it requires you to walk away from what's popular and walk toward what's purposeful. There's no substitute for sacrifice. You can fake talent, you can fake confidence, but you can't fake endurance. You either paid the price or you didn't, and the difference shows not in how high you rise, but in how well you stand when the pressure hits. Because when the spotlight is on you, what matters most is what was developed before anyone was watching. Shortcuts are tempting because they're easy. Sacrifice is powerful because it's refining. Shortcuts give you exposure. Sacrifice gives you strength. Shortcuts feed your ego. Sacrifice fuels your purpose. One builds a platform, the other builds a soul. So if you're sacrificing right now, if you're choosing obedience over opportunity, character over comfort, calling over clout, don't you dare think you're behind. You are exactly where greatness is grown, because true greatness isn't about going viral. It's about going deep. It's about becoming the kind of person God can trust with influence, and that trust is earned in the trenches. Sacrifice now, shine later, because the shine is meaningless if you didn't bleed for it. And when you finally arrive, when the world takes notice, you won't be shaken, because your greatness won't be built on shortcuts. It'll be built on a foundation of sacrifice, and that kind of greatness, that's unshakable, certainly. Here is a *** long form expansion ** of ** key point 2. The spotlight reveals what sacrifice has already built **, written with emotional depth and the bold, soul-stirring tone of Stephen Furtick's style. Without a subtitle or a conclusion, the spotlight is seductive. It draws attention, it makes people listen, it can make your name known, your work celebrated, your influence multiplied, but here's the catch. The spotlight doesn't create greatness, it exposes it. It simply ** reveals ** what was already developed in the dark. The spotlight doesn't shape your character, it ** shows ** it. It doesn't give you strength, it tests the strength you built in silence. Too many people chase the spotlight thinking it will validate them, thinking it will fix what's broken, fill what's empty, or heal what's hurting. But the spotlight doesn't heal, it magnifies. If there's pride in you, it will grow louder. If there's insecurity in you, it will feel heavier. If there's unhealed pain in you, it will rise to the surface. That's why what you ** build in private matters more than what you display in public. ** because the spotlight is not the start of your story. It's just the reveal. When people see you succeed, they will assume it was easy. They'll see the outcome and not the offering. They'll see the fruit but not the fasting. They'll admire the crown and forget the cross you had to carry to get there. But ** God saw every sacrifice ** every late night where you chose discipline over sleep, every opportunity you turned down to protect your character, every season where you felt unseen but remained faithful anyway. You see, the reason the spotlight matters isn't because of the attention, it's because of the responsibility. You don't shine for self-glory. You shine so others can see hope through your journey. But you can't carry that kind of purpose if you haven't paid the price in private. The spotlight may make people look at you, but it's the sacrifice that makes people ** believe ** you, and that's the difference between performance and power. If you skip the process of sacrifice, the spotlight will crush you. It will become a burden instead of a blessing, because ** platforms are heavy **, and only people who have learned how to surrender in private can carry weight in public without collapsing. You can't pour into others if you haven't first emptied yourself before God. That's why sacrifice is the secret. It's not glamorous, it doesn't trend, it's not applauded, but it builds something inside of you that the spotlight could never give. It builds integrity, it builds resilience. It builds an inner life that's deeper than applause, And when you've been forged in the fire of private obedience, the spotlight won't scare you. It won't sway you, because you didn't come to shine. You came to serve ***. The truth is, the people who truly shine are the ones who burned for a long time in the unseen. They lit the fire through years of discipline, surrender, and sacrifice. So when the world finally sees them, they're not new. They're just ***, now visible ***. And the light you see is the reflection of everything they gave up behind the scenes. So if you're in a season right now where no one sees you, no one claps for you, no one celebrates you, don't despise it. That's not a delay, that's your development, that's where your foundation is being poured. Because ***, the moment will come when the light will hit you ***. And when it does, what shines won't be style, it'll be ***, substance ***. And that only comes through sacrifice. Absolutely. Here is a *** long. Form expansion *** of ***. Key point 3. Discipline now leads to freedom later ***. Written in a passionate and emotionally stirring tone, in the style of Stephen Furtick. Without subtitle or conclusion. Discipline doesn't feel glamorous. It rarely feels exciting. It doesn't get applause or attention. In fact, it often feels like restriction. It feels like you're saying no to everything the world says you should say yes to. No to comfort. No to distraction. No to what feels good in the moment. But what if that no today is the reason you get to live in freedom tomorrow? The world tells you freedom means doing whatever you want, whenever you want. But that's not freedom, that's indulgence, and indulgence is a trap dressed like liberty. Real freedom doesn't come from always doing what feels good. It comes from consistently doing what's right even when it's hard. Discipline is choosing to stay on the path when everything around you says, take the shortcut. It's waking up early when your body says sleep in. It's working on your calling when no one's watching. It's spending time in prayer when your mind is racing. It's saying not yet to the temporary thrill so you can say thank God to the eternal reward. That's the part nobody talks about, because discipline doesn't deliver results overnight. It builds slowly, silently beneath the surface, and that's why most people abandon it. Because in the beginning, it feels like effort without evidence. You're sowing seeds with no visible harvest. You're putting in the work, but the world doesn't clap. You're investing in your future, but your present still looks the same. But let me tell you something, ***, God does not waste discipline. ***, He blesses obedience. He multiplies what you faithfully steward. You may not see it today, but every disciplined decision is laying a foundation. And while the world chases freedom through shortcuts, you are becoming free through structure. While they burn out chasing quick wins, you're becoming someone who can sustain what God wants to give. Because here's what no one tells you, ***, freedom is expensive. ***, you don't get it for free. You earn it with daily decisions. You earn it by controlling your impulses, by developing habits that protect your purpose. The more disciplined you are now, the less dominated you'll be by chaos later. You won't be ruled by your emotions, your schedule, or your cravings, because you trained yourself to lead, not be led. The people who shine the brightest tomorrow are the ones who trained the hardest today. Discipline is the grind that unlocks the glory. It's the sacrifice no one sees that creates the strength everyone admires, because when the storm hits, and it always does, talent won't hold you, passion won't carry you, but *** discipline will keep you standing ***. So if you're in a season where you're making sacrifices, where you're setting boundaries, where you're doing the hard thing over the easy one, don't resent it. That's the evidence of your maturity. That's the price of your freedom. Every no you make today is opening the door for a yes you couldn't reach without it. You may feel like you're behind because others are shining while you're still sowing. But make no mistake, ***, your discipline is building something they can't see. ***, and when it shows up, It won't just look like success, it'll look like peace, focus, stability, and strength. The kind of freedom that lasts. Because the truth is, discipline doesn't take your freedom. It gives it back, certainly. Here's a *** long. Form expansion *** of *** key point 4. Every no today is protecting a bigger yes tomorrow, ***, delivered with spiritual passion and emotional depth, in the style of Stephen Furtick. Without any subtitle or formal conclusion, there's power in the word no. It doesn't always feel like power when you say it, though. Sometimes it feels like loss, like you're falling behind, like you're missing out on something others are enjoying. But every time you say no to what's easy, distracting, or momentarily satisfying, you're actually saying yes to something greater. You're making room for what truly matters, because every no today is a seed that protects a much bigger yes tomorrow. Saying no is not weakness, it's wisdom, it's vision. It means you're not letting the pressure of the present rob you of the promise of your future. You're not just thinking about now, you're thinking about who you're becoming. You're looking beyond the temporary to protect the eternal. Think about it. Every yes has a price. When you say yes to scrolling mindlessly for hours, you're saying no to the book, the prayer time, the growth you could have had. When you say yes to fitting in with the crowd, you might be saying no to the boldness of your unique purpose. When you say yes to comfort, you're saying no to growth. It's always a trade-off, and the enemy of your greatest yes is often 1,000 little okay wise nots along the way. That's why God will sometimes call you to say no to things that don't even seem bad. Not because they're evil, but because they're ***, not part of your assignment ***. Not because they're wrong, but because they're not right for where you're going. There are moments when you'll be misunderstood for it. When people around you will say, "You're too intense, just relax, it's not that serious," but they don't see what's ahead of you. They don't carry what's in your spirit. They weren't in the room when God gave you the vision. And so you start saying no to distractions, no to drama, no to shallow validation, no to things that steal your energy, waste your time, or feed your insecurities. And every time you say that no, even when it costs you popularity or temporary pleasure, you are building a path to the yes. That will make it all worth it. The yes to purpose, the yes to clarity, the yes to peace, the yes to calling, the yes to doors you couldn't open yourself, but were being prepared for by every quiet sacrifice you made when no one was looking. There's a yes waiting for you, bigger than your comfort zone, brighter than your current season, but you can't carry it if you're holding on to everything the world hands you. That yes requires a stronger version of you. And the only way to become that version is to walk through the refining fire of obedience, where every no is a surrender, and every surrender is shaping your destiny. So if you feel like your life is filled with restrictions right now, if you're constantly choosing to walk away from what others indulge in, if your path feels narrower than theirs, it's not because you're missing out. It's because you're being *** set apart ***. You're guarding a yes is so valuable that God is teaching you how to protect it before it arrives. Because when it does come, when the opportunity, the breakthrough, the favor, the anointing shows up, you'll be ready. And you'll realize that every painful no wasn't punishment. It was *** preparation *** for the yes you were born to walk in.